It's interesting when you go up a hill, the only two things you really need to know are where's the next step and how to take the next breath. All the rest pretty well takes care of itself. You just need to turn up, breathe, and step. You start worrying about what's up ahead and who's up ahead. You probably trip and fall. So, this is where true presence comes from. Delhi. Hi. No use comparing yourself to others. They've been doing it all their lives. Sometimes you've got to stop, take a breath and look around. And then refocus, take another step. That's all it is. Eventually you look back and wow, look where I've come from. Just in that short period of time. Maybe along the way you get lucky enough to spin a prayer wheel, to do something for someone else. So a step can even be a prayer. Everything we do can have a beautiful and deep spiritual benefit. Doesn't have to be huge. Just spinning a wheel, just saying good morning to somebody. Oh man. Delhi. One step, one breath, one step, one breath. One step, one breath. Mindfulness means enjoying every step. Sometimes they're not easy. You have to duck and dive what the cows left behind. But that's okay. One thing you learn in Nepal, there's always another hill. So there's no destination, no finish. It's just another step, another breath, another opportunity to love, an opportunity to feel good about yourself, and another opportunity to give. Sometimes we need to stop and ask ourselves, where are we going? What is the future? Today, we're going here. It might feel a little bewildering sometimes, looking up and thinking, that's where I'm going to be in the future. And the way to sort that out is to set the destination and then forget it. One step, one breath. sometimes you get competitive and you get ahead of yourself, and you got to stop and let the world catch up to you. So, one step, one breath. I've come out for a short morning walk on my day off here at Namche Bazaar. My heart rate has been around 120 to 130 beats per minute for the last hour and a half, and this is what's considered to be just a short stroll in the morning. As you can hear from my breath, I'm puffing and panting probably more than I'd do if I was exercising back in Sydney. But you learn when you're up here to just accept that things are bigger, and you stretch yourself a little bit more than normal. And it's called sustainable. Sustainable. How do you sustain your pace in a rhythm that doesn't blow you away? Here we don't have goo and all those fabulous substances that really give you a lift when you're running out of petrol in your training sessions. But what they do have are little spiritual monuments, places where you sort of stop and touch your heart and feel the spirit. And those places are as rejuvenating as all the chemicals and all the synthetic foods that you can have to push you along in your training. I know sometimes I go in my sea kayak and I'm so obsessed with going fast or going better or doing it right, I forget to put my hand in the water and feel the beauty of the ocean. One step, one breath. And now look up the valley towards Tamo and Tame, where we'll be going tomorrow. I let go of the present. In order to do that, I have to stop, completely stop doing what I'm doing, stand still, let my mind wander into the future, think about tomorrow and the ceremony we're going to have with the nuns and sharing. Admire the beauty in the future around me, and then draw my focus back to the now. One step, one breath. One step, one breath. One step, one breath. So, one step, one breath. We come past these prayer flags and we get our energy back. We get our vitality back because we reconnect with the real source of energy, not the food source or the carbohydrate packs or the energy bars and chocolate, but the real source of energy, which is enthusiasm and spirit. Each of these prayer flags has a full prayer on it, and every time the wind blows, the prayer is said. And each time we recognize that, we feel a spirit, we feel a life force in us, and then all of a sudden we're not as tired as we thought we were. One step, one breath, and all of a sudden here we are, standing on top of the hill, way above the Namche village, with those prayer flags in the foreground.